Welcome back to Skyrim, everyone. Are you starting a new playthrough for the first time in a long time? Or are you just simply looking to change and improve Skyrim's mechanics? This video is for you. And speaking of improvements, if you were looking to improve your graphics, here's a video right here. This is my latest build. Anyways, I overhauled just about everything regarding combat and other mechanics that are similar. I'll be going down a list, breaking down the changes and new additions added to the game. The first thing I'll be covering is combat enhancements and animations, which will now include additional inputs for you to add to your combos. Let's start with animations.
in her sights. Ashes fall, city turns to grime. Demon queen, lost in time. Memories haunt, but there's no return. Rage eternal, forever she'll burn. Battleaxe, fire in her veins. World crumble, screams out in pain. Demon whispers, chaos in her wake. Everything burns, nothing left to take. Nothing left to take.
With these new moves and animations, Skyrim's basic hack and slash combat is no more, as everyone will be sharing these animations. So, now that we've seen what it looks like to swing a weapon, it's time to see how these play out in real combat. Combat has now been made more difficult and more tactical. How so, you may ask? Weapon clashes. When you and an enemy swing at the same time, your swords clash. This can save you, or it can get you killed. Timed block. If you pay close enough attention, you'll notice that I just executed a perfect block. Perfect blocking sets your enemies up for a counter-strike. However, this isn't guaranteed because NPCs can feint attacks into dodges, so use feints to bait them out. Stagger and poise system. Now what you're witnessing is my character caught in a forward stagger, leaving me open for free attacks. This is due to my poise being low, using a big and slow attack. The only way to recover from a stagger is to jump. As you can see, I just got put on my ass by this guy, thanks to the knockdown system. Heavy attacks, excessive damage, guard breaks, and more will destroy your poise. With all of this included, it adds a special element to how you fight. Now more than ever, will you have to focus on stamina management. Go below 33%, or in other words 1/3 of your stamina, and suffer from weaker attacks. Run completely out of stamina and become a helpless sitting duck for 1 second. No attacking, no blocking, no dodging. But hey, at least you aren't the only one to suffer from this because NPCs also suffer from it too. Thanks to NPC regen nerfed. No longer will bandits have infinite stamina. No longer will mages have infinite magic. Now they'll suffer as we do. But NPCs are smart, really smart. They'll now use smart NPC potions. Now if they're carrying some potions, they'll use them to stay alive. But what if one of them decides that this wasn't the end? They instead pulled from the depths of their soul and unleashed their innate power. Random enhanced enemies now gives them the opportunity to turn the tables on you. And with more spawn, there will be plenty of enemies to fight now. Now imagine getting jumped by a bunch of bandits with magic. Let's balance that out with remove magic. This doesn't remove magic entirely from the game, it just makes it so that everyone and their grandmother doesn't have magic to blast at you. Enemies that make sense will have magic like mages and ash spawns for example. But wait, is this sounding a bit too dangerous? A little too scary and lonely perhaps? Not anymore. Recruit up to 3 followers to tag along with you throughout your journey. And make sure you fight alongside them because if they go down, they stay down. Followers? I don't need any followers, I'm the Dragonborn. Do you really think that's gonna work out in Skyrim Unleveled? Yes, Unleveled. You will run into very high level enemies at any time, anywhere, and maybe even a group of them. Which is why it's important to know your enemy. Now take your butt to War Maidens, scroll down to books, and purchase Know Your Armor to learn a little bit more about the enemy. TDG's crafting bag places all materials in a separate bag that the player can access from their inventory. No longer will metals and ingredients slow you down. Apothecary overhauls all food, drinks, and potions, giving them much more valuable utility. Make sure to stay prepared, Dovahkiin. And lastly, Vitrium Plus. Vitrium Plus makes the Dragonborn's life easier, allowing you to craft on the fly, sharpen weapons, temper armor, and more. For the full breakdown, I'll be leaving a link in the description to a video that explains it in depth. Because we're using multiple Nexus inputs, you won't be able to see any of the animations, so do keep that in mind. So now we'll make our way to any smithing station. Scroll to miscellaneous and start by crafting the crafter's backpack. This will allow you to craft on the go. Now all you need to do is craft the tools to use. Start by crafting the camping stove, then the crafter's crate, the hammer, and then the tempering tool. Then make your way to a smelter and craft the whetstone. From here on, all you need to do is go to your apparel and activate the tools, and they'll do their job after a few seconds. Now that we finally made it to the end, here's the load order. I purposely avoided mods that bundled up a lot of what you see, so you can get the opportunity to see what each mod does individually.
Screaming through the shadows, echoes calling my name. Leaders and traitors put family to flame. Eyes wide watch and fall, sanity a fragile thread. World erupts in chaos, painted crimson red. Scars on my soul, never meant to heal. Heart vengeful, cold, can't ignore the steel. Nightmares dance, whispering betrayals tune. Madness grips tight under blood red moon. Queen of ashes, crown of broken bones. Empire of the damned, I sit on a twisted throne. Fire in my veins, rage through my core. Worlds burn around me, I crave destruction more. Whisper stories, ghosts beg me to stay. Saying no longer in the dark, I thrive from betrayals, ashes, a new power I derive. Cities crumble under fingers of wrath. Everything incinerates under volcanic path. Echoes of betrayal still living in my mind. Can't escape the fury, no longer kind. Queen of ashes, crown of broken bones. Empire of the damned, no more to control. Fire in my veins, blaze through my core. Walls burn to dust, sanity unchained. Reign without a soul. Empire of the damned, no more to control. Fire in my veins, rage uncontained. Walls turn to dust, sanity unchained.
If you guys like what I'm doing, the best way to show support is to leave a like and subscribe for more. If you have any ideas, tell me what you think I should try and I'll see what I can do. Until then, stay tuned and stay blessed.